is there a failure or an event like that happened that's been most helpful for you?
So yeah, I actually reflect on this one a lot. It's not a business failure. It's what I call a personal failure, and it's something that I had to learn earlier in my career. I graduated with my MBA, was on an upward trajectory at the company I was working at. And there was a meeting, and I was basically selling an idea, and I thought I nailed it. I mean, I rocked it, right? Mm-hmm. And so a little while later, my boss comes to me and he says, "Yeah, they said no." I'm like, "What?" Like, again, excitable at that point. Yeah. What? Like, how could they? Like, what part of this didn't they understand? And he said, Todd, he said, one of the things that you have to be able to understand is that perception is reality. And I said, "Well, what do you mean by that?" And he said, "You came across as really arrogant." And I'm like, "I'm not arrogant. I'm just confident." And he said, "And the difference between arrogance and perception, or arrogance and confidence, is perception." Mm-hmm. And so that has always stuck with me from the standpoint of there's, all kinds of people know all kinds of things. And Lord knows there's plenty of people smarter than I am. But by the same token, don't appear overly confident, because it turns a lot of people off. You just need to find that right balance of confidence that doesn't cross the line. And it's something I've worked on my entire career. I mean, fortunately, it was given to me at an early enough time in my life that I could kind of attenuate my approach. But that was and I guess I had never really internalized that thought that the difference between confidence and arrogance is what the person perceives. And I thought that was just great advice from my boss at the time.
What a great lesson learned. But kudos to you for having the self-awareness to realize it was a lesson learned, and not just
be mad and
somebody saying something that wasn't true, right?
That's right.
That's right. Which is what a lot of people would probably do. A lot of the things that even that I said earlier, like as far as we talked about managing expectations and never over promising. I mean, I learned that by not doing it, right?
That's right.
Like by failing at it. And the first time, I think I was 2 years into a STARS leadership role at a health plan, and we were 4 stars, and we fell to 3.5. A complete surprise. Didn't expect it. And, I'd already, told everyone, yeah, we look good for 4 because we thought we did. And I think our CEO had already told the board, we're 4.
Yeah.
And had to go back and say, actually we're not. And, it was the worst time of my career, right? And the hardest year of my career. And I tell everybody, I felt like for the next 12 months, I walked into every meeting wearing a t-shirt with a red 3.5, like the scarlet number. Like, I feel like when people saw me, they saw, oh, there's the guy that lost $60 million, right? And but that experience taught me so much. It's the only reason I'm a consultant now. It's the only reason, like, if not for that failure, I don't think I would ever be where I'm at today. Right. So, but it's all about self-awareness and having, and actually being whatever, humble or whatever enough to realize I was wrong. Right.
I think to your point, how you react to adversity is a big component of your character. And for people that are self-aware, it is. I like your 3.5 scarlet letter reference, but it is in STARS, especially. It is something that it's tangible, it's immediate, and you feel like you let the company down. Exactly. And to your point, that's why I think you have to be very, very careful. There's too much ambiguity. There's too much uncertainty. Everything is moving. Every company's moving at a different pace.
Right.
There's almost no such thing as being able to say, we guarantee we're going to be at X until it comes out from CMS. That's the
Right.
only time. And even then, I think every now and then I feel like they could change it, but I
They
won't go down that road.
they have
I
before. I
know,
mean,
right? I know,
it's
right,
rare, but they
right,
can.
right,
Yeah.
right.